Hi, I'm Nigel Avery. I'm the Principal Mortgage Broker at Oak Laurel Mortgage Brokers. I'm going to talk to you about 457 visa home loans. These are home loans for people who are on 457 visas who want to borrow money to buy property in Australia. So, what's a 457 visa? Well, a 457 visa is a type of work visa that the government will give foreigners to come and work in Australia for an approved business. And what's a 457 visa home loan? Well, basically, it's a home loan for people who are on 457 visas. Now, not all banks or lenders will lend to 457 visa holders because they can't understand how to assess the risk of lending to 457 visa holders. So, not only that, those lenders which do lend to 457 visa holders vary significantly in their fees and charges and interest rates that they charge. So it's best if you can go to a mortgage broker to help you assess which home loan is best for you if you're on a 457 visa. So what do you need to do to be eligible for a 457 visa? Well, you need to meet the bank's normal lending criteria, which includes an assessment of your income and expenses to make sure that you can make your home loan payments, have a good credit history, which means that you don't have a bankruptcy which is in your recent past, or that you haven't been making your other debt payments. That's always a big no-no for the lenders. They also look at your job and living arrangement stability. If you've moved around a lot from different jobs or different houses or different homes, this will count negatively towards your assessment, unless it's because you moved around to get a better job and more pay, which can be a problem for 457 visa holders moving from business to business. They also look at the assessment or assess the criteria, assess the contribution that you're making to the loan. The bigger your deposit, the lower risk you are to them, because in the event that everything goes wrong and you don't pay your payments, they can repossess the property and still sell it with a covering their loss. If you have a small deposit, then if they go to sell it and the price went down a bit, then they might make a loss. So they like more deposit, the lenders do. Also, the type and the location of the property you're buying is important, because some properties are difficult to sell. If all goes wrong and they have to sell the property and it's located in the middle of nowhere with no buyers, they're going to have a hard time trying to sell it. So they like properties which are in the big cities and easy to sell. A lot of people want to know how much they can borrow when they're on a 457 visa. Generally, up to 80% of the property value is what you can borrow. In exceptional circumstances, you may be able to borrow more than that, but that's only if you have a very strong application, like some medicos or doctors. They may be able to get an exemption and borrow more than the 80%. So you also need the closing costs, which includes the stamp duty and the other fees and charges associated with the transaction, your conveyancer and that kind of stuff. So this will depend on where you're buying the property. Different states and territories have different stamp duty rates and whatnot. Do you want more information? Well, go ahead to the website www.oaklaurel.com.au and you can find some more stuff there. Thanks for listening. This is Nigel Avery, Mortgage Broker for Oak Laurel.